Hi Reza.
Hiya.
How are you doing? Okay.
Fine, thanks.
So based on your training, what do you think it takes to be a good negotiator?
I would say, seeing a couple of my friends who are actually in the industry already and comparing them and the training that we've been taught as well here, I would say as a good negotiator you have to be well presented, well spoken, great knowledge of the area that you're actually currently going to be targeting for, and you have to be really time efficient as well. The worst thing is to turn up to an instruction or to a viewing being 5-10 minutes late.
Yes.
So you definitely want to be on the ball. So I would say being on the ball is one of the main factors.
And why do you think it's important to qualify applicants before taking them out on a viewing?
The reason why I think it is important to qualify is because you don't really want to have time wasters. The worst thing is to qualify someone, to speak to someone, arrange a viewing, go there and find out they can't even afford the place.
Oh, yeah, very true.
So as we all say, time is money. So we want to save as much time to get a good result. So being able to qualify it at your own desk in your own time in 4 or 5 minutes is probably the best way.
You work smart.
Yeah, to be able to establish recycled and the rubbish. So you can part them apart.
Sounds good. Sounds good. So as you know, candidates are expected to cold call live in sessions. What advice would you give to a candidate about cold calling if it's their very first time?
My advice would be, and I got this from previous experience, is that the best thing to do, if you do have a window view, just to look out the window while you're talking,
right.
and don't look at anyone in the class. The more you look at people in the class, the more you tend to panic, the more you tend to think, oh, what are they saying, what are they thinking, am I doing it right, X, Y and Z. And just the best thing to do, either look at what's ahead of you or out the window, and just use your imagination, just let it flow.
Yeah.
That's probably the best thing. Or actually put yourself, how I did it when I did my first cold call here, I actually said in my head, I am a lettings negotiator.
Yeah.
I am. This is the real deal. I'm doing it now. So you have to put your mind. I would say put your mind in that set frame and
state of mind.
State of mind, exactly, and just go that route.
Brilliant. Okay, talk me through your first market appraisal, the first property you went to have a look at, and what was your interaction with the landlord? How did that go?
Okay, my first appraisal was in Baker Street. The guy got Chiltern Tower. It was a nice 2-bedroom apartment on the 7th floor, Baker Street. Amazing property as it was as well. So I turned up there. The landlord was standing outside. Firm handshake. Hi Roy, how you doing? Pleasure to meet you. My name's Reza from MOQ. Shook hands. We went inside. Obviously, I thought that the whole first time you're meeting someone, it's always that 60-second impression of meeting someone.
Yeah.
So, firm handshake, good posture, good,
body language.
Body language, yeah, exactly. So we walked in. Before he said, "Oh, do you want to take a seat?" I said, "No. Let's go around the flat, take some information down while we're walking, and then we'll come back and we can sit down." So we went through the living room, kitchen, the 2 bedrooms, the ensuite. He was giving me details of when it's been refurbished. I was just taking notes down. And after all of that, we sat down. I went through some of the questions that he hadn't answered whilst he was going through the walkthrough. Made sure that my evaluation sheet was all filled out to how I need it to be filled out.
Brilliant.
And afterwards I said to him, "Do you mind if I take a few pictures of the place?" He said, "No, not a problem." Looked around, if there was anything that needs to be moved around or out of sight of the image, like a rug or some shoes that were left on the side, remove it just to make the place look more open and clear. Took all the pictures and came back down to the table. We sat down, went through the fees, how much he's looking for, how much I could probably do it for, and the fees that we charge.
Yes.
So we went through all the numbers and figures with him. He was okay with it. I've taken all my pictures. Shook hands, we left it at that, and he said, "I'll stay in touch if it does go, and you give me a call if you have any tenants." So right now it's actually on Gumtree at the moment, the ads, and we're just waiting for the calls to come in.
Well done.
So that's it.
Well done. Looks like you're on your way.
I'm on the way there.
Good to see you, Reza.
You too.